You know what? Over the years, throughout my martial arts career, I have heard black belts be promoted to first degree black belt, second and maybe third degree black belt, and then they stop training. Yes, it's true. And while I'm on that particular subject or topic, uh, even uh, earlier this year, a friend of mine came to see me, and they had been in martial arts for some years, and they were a black belt as well. And I asked them how was their training going. They said, I don't train anymore. I don't do karate anymore. And I just left it alone. Case in point. So now, I was going to say also that over the years, I've seen masters in various martial arts styles say that they were retiring, meaning that they were not teaching anymore, or that they didn't have a school or program anymore, and they'd move out of the city to another city or maybe even another state, and they had a few splintered students around and were still active, semi-active and so forth, but basically they no longer participated in martial arts. But oftentimes if there were a martial arts event that cropped up, they would pop up at the event wearing street clothes, sitting in the audience, non-participant. I think I said that right. That's a word I always use. But anyway, not participating is what I'm saying on any level. And it was like almost like begging them to ask them to help you judge or referee. But it felt very uncomfortable, them wearing jeans, their shirts, and their gym shoes, watches and necklaces and things like this, and you're hosting an event. I'm not talking about myself per se, but it has been true with me as well. But just any martial arts event, they're just sitting back, chilling, relaxing, not participating at all. Nothing wrong with them that they can't judge or help you in some capacity. And that bothers me. Now, I don't lose any sleep when I say it bothers me, but it bothers me because that is not the essence of martial arts. It's best that you had never known or participated in martial arts if you can't see it through to the end. And the end means the end of you. Me, as I stand here today, sit here talking to you on this video, I'm a martial artist through and through. Regardless of my physical health, still here doing it. Still posting videos, still writing notes, still teaching, still researching, still training, still studying. I'm still a student. And I think it's a shame that these guys and gals, in some respects, have invested all of those years, all of their time in martial arts just to let it go. There's no good excuse. It's not. And it's a shame. It really is. So, I do understand, comprehend, if you're aging and you can't participate on some level physically, that's understood. That goes without saying. But I'm saying, in no capacity do you function in martial arts? Nothing at all? I don't get it. Now, someone might think that I'm showing favors, but I'm not. I'm just going by what I feel and what I do know to be a fact as far as martial artists that have come up through my time and the time that I've come up around them, who are older martial artists that still are at it, shoulder to the wheel, still training. And I'm going to give them their flowers right now as I'm sitting here. It's a couple. Here in Cincinnati, Ohio, Sensei Dwight Holly Shotokan, Coleraine Avenue. still trains, still teaches. Love him to death. Grandmaster Woodrow Fairbanks still trains, still teaches. And we're talking from the ages of 60 plus, 70, close to 80, what have you. Between the two of them, still training, still teaching. I just wanted to use those two examples. And I'm going to give you another example. God rest his soul. May he rest in peace. Grandmaster Ed Brown's instructor that passed away some years ago. Grandmaster, great Grandmaster Johnny Lee Jelks, Shuri. To the day he died, he was a martial artist. That is one man that I respected to the utmost. All of the events that I gave throughout my time, my years in the martial arts, this man made it a point to come and support my tournaments. He loved me. I know he did. He told me that. And I loved him dearly as well. And I was not his student per se, just someone that he respected. And he loved my mother's sweet potato pie as well, and her cakes when he would come to my events. This gentleman, Grandmaster Jelks, would come to my events wearing his uniform every time, and he was in his 80s. And he said, "Teacher, if you need me to judge or anything, I'm here." When he got to the point where he couldn't walk that well anymore and he came with a cane, or one of his students brought him to my tournaments, he was there, willing and ready to do whatever I asked him to do. And most of the time, I didn't ask him to do anything, because I was just overwhelmed at the fact that this man was so loyal to what he believed in as far as martial arts is concerned. And you know what? He died a martial artist. He lived a martial artist. And he died the same way. A true Budoka. Martial artist. I just wanted to share that with you. You need to research yourself. You need to analyze yourself. You need to ask yourself, am I really this thing that I say I am? A martial artist? We never retire. Like my one friend says, just train. Take care. Have a great day or evening, wherever you may be. This is Brother Teacher. I'm out.